105-year-old Elisabeth Stuyvesant on her way to be vaccinated in her home city of Cologne, Germany, Monday.
It's
a very, very good thing. And I wish, even though I'm old, that many, many people will do it.
Many Europeans want the vaccine, but the bloc is battling a supply shortage. The slow start is causing political pain for the EU. By the first week of February, the EU had given first vaccine doses to just under 4% of its population, compared to 11% in the US and 17% in Britain.
You can say the Commission handled the contract negotiations with these companies badly compared to the UK and compared to the US. But when it comes to approval, that was a conscious decision. They knew it was going to be slower, and they knew that that would then have a knock-on impact on rollout. There have also been additional problems well publicised to do with the delivery of vaccines by different companies.
Brussels has imposed export controls to ensure that drug companies manufacturing vaccines in Europe fulfil contracts with the EU before sending them overseas. Speaking to EU lawmakers Wednesday, EU Commission President Ursula von der Leyen admitted mistakes had been made.
Wir waren spät dran bei der Zulassung.
We were late to authorize. We were too optimistic when it came to massive production, and perhaps we were too confident that what we ordered would actually be delivered on time.
But von der Leyen defended the EU strategy.
It was the right thing to do that we as Europeans collectively ordered the vaccine. I cannot even imagine if big players, big member states had rushed in and everybody else had been left empty-handed. What would that have meant for our European market and the unity of Europe?
For smaller EU member states, the joint procurement has worked, says Bevington.
And if you had had a kind of dog-eat-dog approach to vaccines, you would have had some member states with lots of vaccines and other member states with none. It would have generated lots of conflict within the European Union.
Conflict may have been averted, but criticism of the EU Commission is getting louder. The EU's threat to block vaccine exports to Northern Ireland, quickly rescinded, prompted criticism from London and Dublin. Meanwhile, in another crisis, the bloc's foreign policy chief, Josep Borrell, has come under fire over his Moscow trip this past weekend, taken against the advice of many EU officials. Russia expelled 3 European diplomats just as Borrell and his Russian counterpart, Sergei Lavrov, began a press conference, an action widely seen as an attempt to humiliate the EU for its support for jailed opposition leader Alexei Navalny. Borrell received stinging criticism as he faced European lawmakers this week.
You decided to go there and was led to a trap carefully prepared by Sergei Lavrov.
Analysts say these controversies within the EU will likely die down if Europe's vaccination programme continues to gather speed. But any further delays could cause lasting damage to the bloc in the eyes of its people. Henry Ridgewell for VOA News, London.